compelled to come down and respond to some of the descriptions of online schools that have been made today. Just to be clear, I have had a working relationship with Oregon Connections Academy since it started, and I had some part in helping to bring it to Oregon, and I'm very proud of the option that offers to public school students throughout this state, and the now somewhere in the vicinity of 2,600 families who benefit from that public school option. It was suggested that these schools are not accountable. And I want to be clear about a couple of things. One is that these schools and all charter schools are subjected to an annual audit, and Oregon Connections Academy does an annual audit, and done by an outside auditing firm. I would ask, what other public school receives an annual outside audit? Charter schools, including Oregon Connections Academy, can be shut down for non-performance. They worked on a very strict set of accountability measures that are in their contract with the school district. And again, I would ask, what other public school works on accountability contract and faces the prospect of being shut down if it does not achieve the results that it promised? Every one of these charter schools, every one, including Oregon Connections Academy, is a nonprofit. The vast majority of money spent in a charter school is no different than the money spent in a public school. It's on salaries and payroll. And therefore, the vast amount of money, the vast majority of the money spent in Oregon Connections Academy is spent to pay its teachers and administrators who are in the state of Oregon, and therefore, the vast majority of the money stays within this state. To the extent that there is money that flows out of state to Connections Academy located in Baltimore, it is for curriculum services. This is not dissimilar to what other school districts do when they buy textbooks from McGraw-Hill, which is also a for-profit company. School districts around this state buy textbooks, they contract with companies to build schools, and they buy computers. Those are all for-profit companies that supply those services to our public schools. Lastly, I would just like to suggest that I think that the bill, including the amendments, have the cart before the horse. You're asking for a work group to delve into this, and I think that's a good idea. And frankly, I would support the idea of creating a work group. But I think you need to have the work group first to actually look into these questions and provide some answers before you move on the kind of solutions that are offered in this bill, which I oppose, but I think can be rebutted. So, I think it's a little bit awkward to be moving a bill that already reaches some conclusions, and then at the same time create a work group to try to ask some questions. Let's see if let's ask the work group to consider very carefully whether or not the remedies being offered in this bill truly would benefit the public school students of this state. And with that, I'm happy to answer any questions.
Questions? Representative, I just wanted to remind you that under the No Child Left Behind law, schools that don't measure up are shut down. That's federal law.
Mr. Chair, theoretically, that is what is supposed to happen, but having worked in the public education reform arena for a number of years now, and having closely studied, for instance, what happens at Jefferson High School in the Portland Public School District, which is one of the worst, if not the worst, performing public school in the state, it has never been shut down. They are often just reconstituted, and you know, there's a lot of things that remain the same about the school, including staff members. So I agree with you that technically in the law, that is what's supposed to happen or could happen to a district-run public school. It seldom actually does happen.
Okay, thanks. All right, Christy Ollinger, Brad Land, Angie Armstrong. And whoever's up this